Hi there, my name's Simon Brown. I'm the chef slash catering manager at Hospitalfield House in Arbroath. I'm doing this video for you and for me and for Hospitalfield House and for Appetite for Angus, which is the new food and drink network for Angus. Links to both these organisations and anything else that I mention in the video will be included in the post. I'm basically going to cook a curry today, just using the ingredients that I found at local outlets today. So I've been up to Longparke Farm Shop. You should go up there. You can walk into the shop or you can get delivery as well. Deliveries are quite busy at the moment. You have to be quite organised. I think so today she said they were booked up till Sunday, so that's quite a long way. So yeah, get organised if you want to book a delivery, but please use local, and I'll include links to any other local ingredients I'm doing. Today, excuse the hair, I've tried to cut it on myself, I'm not sure what it's like, but yeah, today's recipe only works if you wear the appropriate headgear. Chef's hat has to be homemade. Okay, so enjoy the recipe, stay safe. So here's our delicious ingredients, all of which can be bought at the Longparke Farm Shop. I bought these vegetables there today. Nice sweet potato lines, fresh ginger, peppers, really nice cauliflower. We've got some cumin seeds, curry powder, medium curry powder, a bit of extra dried cumin, some turmeric, chickpeas and tomatoes. We'd normally make up our own curry spice mix, but I think for this recipe we'll just go with something straight off the shelf. Right, before we go any further, let's crack open a beer. Keeping it local here as well, Brewery Carnoustie. This is a Patriot American Pale Ale. It's delicious. I got this one from, or delivered from the convenience store in Carnoustie, but I'll put up a link of all the different places you can get it. Cheers. Let's prep some veg. So we're chopping up quite nice and chunky. If there are any thicker bits of stalk, just scoring just the stalk, just to make sure that the stalk cooks at the same rate as the more delicate florets cook. Just going to put a bit of oil on those. Quite a bit of oil on the aubergine. It soaks it up but then releases it again. Plenty of salt on both. Pepper. And then cumin seeds. I'll just split that out half and half between the cauliflower and the aubergine. And give that all just a bit of a toss around to get the seasoning and the oil all over both. and then we're just going to pop those in the oven. So next up, I'm going to make the base of the curry. A couple of onions. You'll notice, you might have noticed by now, that there wasn't any garlic. That's because I forgot. I'm not sure if they had it at Longparke. They possibly did, but yes, like I say, I just forgot. But it's not the end of the world. You'll be surprised, although obviously some curries can be famously garlicky. You might not notice. Some oil into a hot pan. Don't be shy with the oil. Onions in. What I'm also going to do, you don't have to, I like the ghee effect. We don't have ghee here today, but we're going to do some macchiato ghee, so plenty of oil and also a nice fat knob of butter. Yum. Let that fry away. I like to fry my onions till they get a bit of colour on them. The more you fry them, the sweeter they get. A bit of a trick, ginger, peeling with a teaspoon. Peel it with whatever you want, but with a teaspoon you tend to lose less of the ginger. It just basically just scrapes the skin off without losing too much flesh. So that's that grated. Don't worry about it being too exact. A few nice little surprise powerful bits of ginger in there. Quite nice. We're getting some colour on the onions now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in the cumin and the curry powder. Just give that a nice quick hot fry before we start putting in the ginger and it gets a bit too wet and that lowers the temperature. Just a few seconds with the powders before you put the ginger in. Okay. We're not going to put the turmeric in yet. That's one spice you really want to put in at the end once you've got some liquid in. Same with things like garam masala. If you wanted to add some garam masala, I'd put that in later once the liquids are in. Okay, so that's that ginger frying down now. Keep an eye on it. Make sure it's not sticking. This is all good. I like to not cook the ginger for too long, keep slightly fresher taste, and then bang in the tomatoes. Drop the heat down on that just to a low simmer. Check the cauliflower. Oh. Woo. It's coming along. Starting to get a bit of brown on it, that's what you want. All those little bits of browned cauliflower Going to give it that really nice nutty flavour we're after. Sweet potato. This sweet potato, it's up to you. If you want some texture in it, you can put it in a little bit later. I'm going to sort of put it in now so it cooks down and some of it will dissolve and it will start to make it more of a sauce, really. I'm going to cut that quite nice and fine so it cooks quickly. And I'm going to add that now. And also I choose not to put the pepper in at the frying stage so that in the final dish we've actually got some crunch left in the pepper as well. And then this is where we would add the veg stock that we didn't make yet, so I'll just make that. So here's some I made earlier. It's nice veg stock, one of my favourites. I don't know if I'm allowed to advertise or not, but Callow's organic. So we're going to pop in, let's say, 300 mils. 300 mils of veg stock. We can always add more later if we want to. Then leave that to bubble away. Time to check on our cauliflower again. Yes, she's done. Lots of lovely colour on there. Smells amazing. That's one of my favourite foods in the world. Roasted cauliflower. Eat the whole tray. Aubergines getting there as well. So the other advantage of doing like this, the aubergine, managed to get some lovely colour on there, some charring. Put the turmeric in, let that bubble away. So basically, now we're just going to cook this to your desired texture, really. Like I say, you can keep going, let these sweet potatoes dissolve into the sauce. Completely up to you, so just keep an eye on it, see how you feel. Then as soon as it's to your desired consistency, then we're just going to launch in the chickpeas and the cauliflower and the aubergine, and then we're going to add some salt, maybe a bit of pepper, and depending on the quality of your tomatoes and your taste buds, we can add a bit of sugar as well. So we'll come back and taste it in a bit. Right, I've got a pan of rice on the go as well now, and I'm pretty sure that the aubergine should be ready by now. Yeah, I mean that's, so the aubergine's been about half an hour. Ooh. Look at it. Mmm, delish. So just chuck that in with the cauliflower. Make sure you get really tasty, woo, it's hot, tasty toasted cumin seeds in as well. You might want to use a spatula or something for that. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. I'm gonna chuck everything else in. So we've got lime. Little trick with the lime, in case you don't know, grab the lime, give it a good solid roll on the board. That loosens up all the juices, breaks all the little lime juicy capsules inside. Like that. So, sweet potatoes, all nice and soft. The starch is helping to thicken the sauce. Just going to whack in the juice of a lime. I like it limey. If you just want less of a kick, just use half a lime. And we've got, this is cooled down enough to hold it now, we've got one of those beautiful roasted cauliflower and aubergine, and cumin seeds. Launch all that in. Right, we had a whole can of chickpeas. We've drained them. I saved the liquid. I'll have another recipe to show you that we can use the liquid, or a couple obviously. There's vegan meringues, as I'm sure everyone's made already, but I've also got a delicious gluten-free vegan brownie recipe that uses chickpea water as well. So chuck most of them in and then give it a stir and see what your curry looks like. I don't like a curry with like masses of chickpeas in, just a nice mix. What we've got here I think is looking alright. I'm going to put a few more in. So that's probably about 3/4 of a tin we've got in there. You can save the rest, chuck them in a salad, or make a wee bit of hummus with it or something. Tons of things you can do with your chickpeas. Right, so we're doing alright there. I think I'm going to chuck in a bit more stock. Just to loosen it up a bit. A bit more swassy. Just take a bit of the sauce. It's good. It's a fresh ginger flavour. Very nice. I'm gonna chuck in a wee bit more salt. I've got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna stick in some sugar as well. Only about half a teaspoon I've put in there, I think. Don't be afraid just to keep adding, tasting when it comes to seasoning. No one gets it right the first time. I think that's good. So it's the curry done. Some rice. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Let's have a look at that then. Delicioso. Sweet potato, roasted cauliflower and aubergine curry. Yum. So I hope that adds another recipe to your armoury of lockdown recipes. Stuff that you can get now and locally. There'll be links to everything that you need to know at the end. Mine tastes great. I hope yours does too. And luckily, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Stay safe. Bye.